All right. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is doing all right this wonderful afternoon. All right. Oh no. Nightmare of nightmares. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so right now, you guys are not allowed to... Okay. Let's see if this is better. So right now, you guys aren't able to post comments because this is made for children, and that needs to change because you need to be able to comment. Okay. Fixed. I didn't break everything. Alright. Hello, everyone. So if you aren't able to if you are unable at the moment to chat, just refresh your screen and the chat feature should come back up. So we should be good to go. Alright. Alright, we're live, we're good. We are ready. We've got Teddy. He's over there. He's doing stuff. Just heard his name, so he wanted to say hello. Alright. I hope everyone is doing alright tonight. Once again, this is how it goes. I am here to answer questions that you have about what we have talked about so far. Are people still not able to talk? Uh-oh. Try it again. Refresh again or something. You guys should be able to... Don't see anyone. Okay. You cannot have my dog, Yodi. I mean, actually, you can. If you want him, he's all yours. All yours. I don't need him anymore. He's got too much energy for me. Okay, sweet. Okay, we do have people on. People are alive. Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's chill. He just got finished running a bunch and eating. And so now he's in chill mode, which is not always... It's not the normal thing. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the high-tech 1080p camera, and I've got my dinky little whatever camera. So this is the greatest innovation. So if you ever get tired or you ever get lonely or bored of what we're doing, you can look at Teddy. He usually does a few things that are slightly entertaining. Yeah, so they were doing last year they did a thing with what's it called? The FFA. We're doing having dogs being brought in at the end of the year or whatever, and they were gonna do they were doing like nail clippings and stuff like that. So I brought Teddy. I only ended up doing it like twice or once. And they promised me all year that they were going to do it this year, and it hasn't happened. So, hey Zainab. If you want me to ever, I will not remember that as the months go by, but I will try. So, yeah, only the best, only best. Okay, so we are here for a reason. So I am here to throw questions at you, and you are here to answer them and or ask me questions. So why don't we get started with that thing? All right. So yeah, I basically have just a bank of questions, and I'm just going to be throwing these out here for you. Okay, so here we go. So basically, I'm just going to throw this out here. And then you go ahead and just you guys will just answer in the comments. Answer to yourself. You've got no one here to. Hey, what's up, Yosh? Or is this Huda? Yash Huda. I have a Huda, but she's in my 6th period. Yash. I'm not recognizing the last name. Yep. So just throw your answers in the comment section, and we'll kind of go through them as we do it. So Zara's on top of it. Posh Joe. Who's Posh Joe? All caps with emphasis. Love it. Yes. Case studies. See, guys? Oh my gosh. This class is going to be so easy. So easy. So, major aspect for this class and what I'm looking for, like quiz and test wise, is all about application. So you're gonna have these terms, and it's gonna be like, can you apply those things in the real world? Can you apply those things in, to an experiment or something like that? So, it's like in other classes they teach like skills and like there's specific things that you have to be able to do. In our class, it's really just like, can you apply these terms to what's going on? Okay. Hello, Josh. I see what you did there. Clever. Okay, here we go. Next question. And once again, if you've got a question, just throw it into the into the chat box, and I will answer it when I see it. So, okay. So here we go. All right. So, boom. All right. Hello, Mohammed. You are all my favorites. All right. Psh, psh. It's too easy. Too easy. Why are you guys even on here? You don't need this. You guys know all your stuff. All right, good. Yep, experimental is what I'm looking for. Not worried about spelling. Jessica H, you got a couple extra. You got some running L's there, but that'll work. That'll work. All right, good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's keep this train rolling. All right. Let's see. It's all easy. It's all easy. This class is a breeze. Breeze. Yep, that's how it is, Vivian. Most people in my life are still with me because I have a dog. So, thank you, Kansas. Really, Vegas. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's funny. Like when you get older and you're single, you use dating websites, and Teddy is he's my catch. I've had several wonderful people swipe right on me or like me because I have Teddy in one of my pictures. So they're just like, I swiped right because of your dog, and I was like, I know, it's just the way it is. Yep, looking for independent variable. It's too late, Vivian, but don't worry, my feelings aren't hurt. I will just remember that for the rest of the year. So, not a big deal. Yeah, don't do that. He's not technically worth it, Samra. He definitely wouldn't die for you. And he wouldn't die for me either. He's not he's not brave enough. Oh, it's definitely my dog. Hey, Kafaya, welcome back. How are you? See that I'm seeing that I still have quite a few old students who have nothing better to do with their lives than to watch the streams. Feels good? Oh, no, let me tell you about this toy. This toy is legit. Okay, so this is like one of the is this even on the right is this on the right thing? Okay, so this little alligator thing is a squeaker toy, but you can't hear it. Ah, you see who heard it? It's got like one of those, I don't know. Its squeaker is like um only dogs can hear it, so it's like super high pitched or something. So he really likes it, but I don't have to deal with the noise. You can find it on Amazon. It's great. So it is an awesome toy. Yeah. Oh, that's yeah. Most of my friends are because of Teddy. Most of them stick around for Teddy. Yeah, sure. You don't need a dog nap. I'll give them to you anytime. All right. More questions. More questions. Yep. My UWUS? Vivian, I don't know what that means. No need to fail her, Yodi. No need. No need. I will just continue to bring it up as often as possible. All right. Ooh, I see question marks. I see question marks. But yes. Yes. Experimental. Yep. Experimental. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Experimental. Simple. Okay. Cool. Next. All right, listen. Now, I understand that you guys are doing a great job, and I really appreciate that. But at some point, someone or some people have to get this wrong so I can explain something. Otherwise, I'm literally just here posting questions. But that's okay. Most are here just for the most are here for the dog. Boop, boop, boop. All right, next one. It's okay, and we are sure you are texting your girlfriend, which means you are texting your mom. Miriam, great question. Miriam, you asked a question. Thank you. Okay. Let me go back and read over to see what you're saying. One treatment. Okay. So, no, probably not Miriam. Because remember, if it's a single blind, they're going to be really clear about it. They're going to be like, what, the people that were in the experimental group, they weren't told what they, excuse me, the people that were in the experimental and the control group weren't told what group they were a part of. They'll be very cut and dry about something like single blind. So, and in this, they're not really randomly grant. No. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I like skipped over when it said when it was written randomly. Yeah, I'm okay with that. What it won't do, what it won't do is it won't have that as an option. And remember, you got to really pay attention to what the question is asking. The question is, psychologists call this kind of research what? They would be asking a different question at the end if it was a single blind. So, yep, 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 yep. Good question though. Okay. Hmm. Yes. Observe. Okay. So let me I'm going to give you some answer choices. So bear with me. The way this works is I can't post them all together, or it looks or it doesn't really work. So what I need to do is I have to post like 5 answer choices. So you got to hold off. And of course I'm saying this 15 seconds behind when I'm posting this thing, so there's a bit of a lag. That's just the way it goes. Okay. So yeah, those are the answer choices. So what you guys said is fine, but these, like, that's kind of your first thing. So this is kind of what they're more looking what they were asking. Okay, so remember, so Hannah, good question. So remember, when we are looking at correlational research, we are trying to find the relationship between 2 items. We have 2 things that we are looking at. We want to know the relationship between those 2. And with descriptive, we're just observing and recording. So we are not limited to these 2 items. We're just looking at all sorts of data. We are naturally observing a group of people, or we are sending out a survey about people's feelings about how cute Teddy is. Like, so it's descriptive is open, correlational is like you've got 2 things, let's see what those uh like how those 2 interact. Okay. Okay. Yep, representative sample. A is correct. Yes, good. All right. All right. We got a bunch of smarty pants in here. Good stuff. You guys know your business. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. You guys are doing great. Doing great. More questions. It's definitely a representative sample. Yep. The conduct an experiment is too broad, and like it's not really getting in on what the question is really asking, and so getting a representative sample is what we're looking for here. Yeah, we can go over. I'm going to talk about how to write an FRQ. I'll do it at the end, um, and I will do that as well as talking about, and I'll also do it tomorrow. So tomorrow's FRQ is really, um, I am less concerned about the content and more concerned about doing the setup properly. That's really just, excuse me, my biggest concern is that you're doing it properly. And sample is correct. Sample is what we're looking for. Mm-hmm. Yep. Population sample. Obviously, you want to make sure that it is representative, but it is the sample. A small convenience sample? Could you explain what a small convenience sample is? It really is. I mean, um, is that in the question? No. A small convenience sample, I guess, would just be exactly what it sounds like, where it's just uh, it's a sample. It's a sample from a group for to make it easier. I don't know where you're hearing. Where's that question coming from? Is that like a specific terminology you've read or something? Yeah, sorry, I'm not. I, I wouldn't. If this is something that Mr. Monk is like, I don't think I've really ever heard of that. I wouldn't worry about it because it's probably not going to be on the AP exam. So yeah, no, that's good, Sarah. I hope everything's okay. I think weren't you part of? You were. I think you were doing something. If you were sick, I hope you're feeling better. If you were doing something else, I Hope it was a good time. So the FRQ and the quiz are going to be two separate quiz grade or two separate daily grades. So on Friday you have a double daily grade. So you just have two. So yep. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know if I explained that well enough. Yeah, they're two separate things. They'll be two separate grades. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't even notice that one. Yeah. Sometimes they'll just use a small convenience sample. Yeah, actually, that just sounds like a terrible thing. Like, oh, we're gonna pick these. That you know what that sounds like? That sounds like what we did in our example with the drinks. Like, oh, hey, look at this classroom. There's 30 people in here. We could use you guys as the sample. And then we're like, no, that's not representative. Maybe that's what it's talking about. Like, oh, this is what's convenient. So maybe it's a really bad thing. Do we need to know how to find the variance and standard deviation? I've seen no, especially not for me. I've seen one test question that had you specifically find standard deviation. I haven't had anything to find variance, but I've had seen one test question to find standard deviation. If you want to take the time to figure out how to do it, go for it. But it's one of those things that I usually just kind of skip. I throw it out to you to go over it once, but it's like one of those things that's so rare an occurrence that I don't think it's worth your time. He's balling. I would say he's chewing right now. I don't know if he would be balling. We could get him to start balling in a little bit. He likes playing fetch. That's his jam. So if he could. Oh, he's not. You're not feeling it. Now I just look like a jerk who picked up your toy and oh, I'm a terrible person. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Teddy. I just I just look like a terrible owner right there. Sorry, bud. Do you not? Are you not digging the fetch right now? It's rare. Okay. What? Okay. See, listen. I set up these cameras very specifically for you to be in a certain spot, and when you start moving around, it makes my life difficult. Now, don't. The people aren't here for me, Teddy. They're here for you. Hey, this is up close of Teddy. So, I don't know. This is my life right here. Teddy is in constant need of attention. That's okay. He's a good dog. Okay. Hey, bud. Listen, I'm trying to do something right now, and your constant movement is not helping with my camera angles. Um. Yep. You will have for tomorrow's FRQ. You'll basically get whatever time we have left. Tomorrow I'm not gonna be timing you. All right. He's going to get the thing, and then he's ignoring it. Okay. Well, I'm a terrible person. All right. Yes, being too tired is not a. This is a dog that has lots of energy, so getting him to be too tired is a feat. All right. See, look at my views; they go up when Teddy's on camera. Woo, 48. Ooh, down to 47. Yeah, when Teddy comes on and off, that's the thing. You're supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be in your bed, and I'm supposed to be working. This is what you guys come for. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Angles are hard. All right. Okay, we're supposed to be here doing work. Come on, Teddy. Leave us alone. We got kids got learning to do. Lots of learning to do. Are you gonna go lay down? Don't you dare go lay down over on the other side where there's not a bed. All right. Well, he's out of the picture for now. So we got work to do, so we're going to keep going. Sometimes you just got to deal with Teddy disappearing. Yes, I have plenty more. I don't know. Sometimes I get distracted. It never happens in class. I know it's weird. So, weird times. Okay, let me put up a question, and then I will answer, and then I'll talk about inferential statistics. I have not forgotten about that question. All right, come here. Let's do this. Okay. All right. He's back down. Okay. Okay. So inferential statistics. Okay. So the the simple part of inferential statistics, it is where you take the information that you have and you find ways to apply it to the real world. So you're simply taking data, and you're putting it out there. So like you trying to think of an example. Okay, so if you go to the mall and you asked like a bunch of people if they enjoyed shopping at this place, you could make some sort of chart or graph or whatever to see like what portion of the population enjoyed that thing, what population didn't, and then you could give that information to Hot Topic or whatever store you were doing working for, and they might be able to use that information to make decisions about their business model. So, Hot Topic might change their logo, or, Abercrombie and Fitch might stop using all that heinous um, cologne spray that you can smell from the other side of the from the other side of the hallway. Okay. Does that answer your question? Celine, are you good with that? Let me know if you're still confused. Okay. Sorry, I went on a tangent, so I didn't get answer choices. Yes, this is This is specifically looking at um, correlation does not imply causation. Um, where we go? Okay, yeah, this is one of those ones that they are inferring, they are implying that one thing caused another, when that is not always the case. A survey shows that children who have encyclopedias in their home earn better grades in school than children whose homes lack that. So, kind of one of the things that they're starting to imply is like, oh, like the kids are reading these books, or their parents are more dedicated to teaching their children or something like that, to read and to enjoy reading. And you're making a lot of inferences, you're making a lot of stipulations or guesses on something that you really don't know a lot about. So that whole correlation does not imply causation thing. Okay. All right. So I am going to throw up actually, I'm going to do this one first. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give you a set of numbers. Okay, so here's your set of numbers, and here is your question. I stand Hot Topic like a 2000. I stand Hot Topic like a 2008 15-year-old teenage girl. Josh, I am sure that is funny to someone who understands what you're saying, but I do not understand what you're saying. I stand. I don't know. China, it's ridiculous. You can smell it a mile away. Imagine working there. Oh, it's too much. All right. What do we got? Yes, you gotta put it in order, guys. You gotta put it in order. Zara, great inference there. Way to step up, okay? Yeah, you gotta put it in order. Once it's in order, you can find that least to greatest. They'll throw those numbers at you totally random, and that might throw you off. You gotta put it in order, um and then you throw it together. Yeah, and be careful. And Drew, that's a huge thing. Like, especially on easy questions, people get caught up because you're just like, oh, easy question, zoom, here's the answer. And then what you end up having is you have a person that's misread the question and gone with their gut and just zoomed on by. So it's just a reaffirmation of, like, you just got to be careful. You need to be focused and pay attention to what you're doing, or you can really put yourself in a bad situation and get a question wrong that later on you come over to Mr. Monk, wait, I missed this question, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Why did I do that? So happens all the time. Happens all the time. Yep. Got to put it in order. Thank you, Nyan. Thank you, Zara. Well done. Well done. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, and all of you that are Hey, so this is a big thing. So for all of you that are answering questions, please continue to do that. Sometimes I miss a question, or sometimes it goes to, like, I take too long to answer something. So feel free to answer questions whenever you know something. I'm all about that. That's awesome. So help each other out. All right. Um, yeah, medium is the middle data. Yep. ED middle. Yep. Good. 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 Um, hey, Dalton, that's what it's all about. Bust out that notepad. You could also rewrite it in the chat box, but then don't post it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Next question. Next question. So we've got another set of data. Yeah, China. I'll come back to that single double blind stuff. Let me post this question and then I'll answer that. So I have a 200 character limit, and so when you're posting questions, sometimes that can kind of be a pain in the butt. Okay, so real quick, single blind, double blind. First off, what is the purpose? The purpose is to protect us from confounding variables. And so what you have is you have a first, you have a single blind, and basically all we are doing is we are making sure that the participants do not know which group they are in. We don't want them to know that they are in the experimental or the control group. So we keep that information hidden from them. Okay. Double blind means that both parties, and everyone who said 7, whoop whoop, good job. That is correct. So double blind means that neither the patient nor the experimenter knows what groups the patient is in, and really just protecting us from having any sort of confounding variable. Maybe we are doing a test on a new flavor of coffee, and the person that is in the experiment I really want them to experience our coffee. Like, I want them to really enjoy it. So I, as the experimenter, try to make sure that, people that I think are cool or look interesting get to taste the actual good coffee. And that's not what we want. We don't want to in any way influence what people are experiencing. So, okay. So here we go. I have a question. On that. So let me. I have 5 answer choices. So give me half a moment. Let me post all of these. Okay. Summer, your answer. Whoa, letter E. Wait. Whoa. Slow down. Slow down. What are people answering here? Yes, you were. Yes, you were right before it got switched over to yeah, letter D. Yeah. Your keyboard is messed up. All right, technically the E is close to the D. Yeah. No, no, no. You're fine. You're fine. Samra, you answered letter E before letter E was posted up. So I think you were just thinking that was. Oh, that's the last one. That's what it is. But you were in the right. You're right. Letter D is correct. The assessment of treatment designed to reduce schizophrenic symptoms. That is very good. Counting is the good thing about this class is you don't really need to count too often. So not a problem. Oh, I was wondering what was wrong. My music is down. All right, we're back. I will. This is what I'm jamming to at the moment, which I don't know if I've played yet in class, but synthwave, man, it's good stuff. What are the key things to look for to tell it's a double blind? I from what I've seen mostly is it's a pretty cut and dry, like like when they talk about the experimenter. When they talk about the experimenter not knowing something, that's generally like that's kind of where you should be tipped off is like, okay, well, if the experimenter doesn't know something, there's no such thing as a single blind study where the patient knows but the experimenter doesn't know. So when you're looking for when that's happening, um, um, that's what's going on. So, so look for what's going on with the experimenter. So, yes, experimental research is going to be the only time we ever do a double-blind study. So, it's meant specifically for experimental research to keep us from having confounding variables. Yeah. Yeah, and so, but the thing, Jessica H, when you're talking about if the patient knows they aren't getting the treatment, they could drop out. Now that also works in single blind study where a patient would drop out. The doctor knows, but the patient knows. So the double blind study is we're making sure there's no confounding variable from the patient, but now we're really looking at the experimenter. Okay, make sure that they don't do anything. I mean, it's doing both. So, China, is that did I did I answer your question? Experimental or yeah, China, if you needed an explanation, kind of write out your exact question because I'm not exactly sure if I've already answered your question or not. Yeah, yeah, Jessica H. That's yeah. Okay, yeah. Good, Yodi. Yes, 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 yes. And yes, Dalton, I am sending you uh, chill lo-fi music. Okay, so real quick, I won't get into this too much, but when you are studying, listening to music without words um, um, is what you are looking for. There's a specific beats per minute, and I can't remember what the specific beats per minute is. But you don't want words in it, and you want it to be at like I think it's kind of a lower beats per minute. I don't remember the specific. There's a specific number. So this is the kind of stuff I listen to. I also listen to like video game background music. Jeremy Soule is amazing. He's my guy. So I listen to a lot of Jeremy Soule. So and you do too if you're in my class. So you kind of have to. Yeah. No, Teddy's good, man. This is the life. He's sleeping. Just run a bunch. Got to run around a bunch today. His life's good. Yeah. Life would be much earlier if we were all dogs. All right. There are two doors behind Teddy. Those are doors that do not lead to anywhere. Those are closets. Why there are two doors for closets, I'm not sure. So my room has multiple doors. Or is it to a closet? What could it be to? You will never know. Do I listen to Shawn Mendes? I don't know who Shawn Mendes is. So that would be, I guess that answers your question. Who is Shawn Mendes? He looks far too attractive. That is a good looking guy. No, I do not listen to Shawn Mendes. 1700 yeah, pirate shanties. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I can't say no to that. What about all right. Do you have a Spotify? I've got a Spotify playlist. Um, whoa, Miriam, chill. I know a lot of things in this world. No, there will be no room tour. Because there's not a lot of room to tour. So you have already seen more of my life than you will see of most of your teachers' lives. So no, this is about as far as you get to go. So I will listen to Shot here. I'll do it right now. I'll put up the next question and then I'll listen to some Shawn Mendes. He better be good, guys. Don't waste my. I'm getting old and I don't need you guys wasting my life. All right. I don't need to be wasting time listening to bad music. All right, hold on. Let me get your next question up. Okay, so this is just kind of a yeah. You should get more sleep. So this is just a general. This is just a general overview. Whoa, Amon! I saw that. I am very specifically a millennial. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Amelie, for jumping to my defense. Not cool. Xavier Omar? Is that another person I'm supposed to listen to? All right, here we go. I hope this Shawn Mendes guy better be good. All right, what song am I listening to? Okay, I'm not gonna. What is his most list? 879 million views. Good night. All right, guys, listen. I can't compete with those types of views. That's a lot of views. Oh my god, he's attractive. Should I get my hair? I could grow my hair like that. Grow it out and put tons of gel into it. All right, that's about as much All right, it's on in the background. I'm listening to it in the background. I think I can show you. Can I show you my screen? I don't know. I'm listening to it. Is that him singing? Okay, he's got a very. Who is singing right now? I'm listening to. Oh, okay, it's not him. I'm listening to Camila Cabello. I was really confused. Oh, all right. They both have very good voices. I was very confused. Okay. Oh, Sarah, he doesn't suck. I mean, he's okay. All right, Sinatra's good, obviously. Um, all right. Nashil, why don't you just take a timeout, son? You just take a timeout. All right. Well, I mean, this isn't bad. I mean, I get where it has a lot of views. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's no, it's no. I see. This is the problem, guys. I've super lost this conversation. I don't know where anything is anymore. If you've asked an actual question, oh my gosh, they're taking their clothes off, guys. This is not school appropriate. Yeah. Okay, so hey, so this question, ethical principles developed by the American Psychological Association help ensure that human participants in psychological research are protected from physical and psychological harm. That's the whole point. So I saw a lot of like specific like, oh, we got to make sure we debrief and we do this. Yes. What is the overall point? It's to protect people. We want to make sure that people are taken care of. We want to learn about the human condition, but we definitely don't want to hurt anyone as part of that thing. Okay, listening to Sean Mendes while I'm talking, it's hard to you know, people talking in my ear. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm just gonna drop down uh to. I see a lot of all caps things, so I'm just gonna move forward because I don't know what's going on. All right. Yeah. You like my yeah, Picasso? Thank you. Thank you. I did this. I did this a long time ago. Uh thank you, China. Yeah, I did this is all see JM, okay? This is an original. Mr. Monk original. I may or may not have done that with an old girlfriend, and one of those like little painting things, like where you go and they like show you how to paint something and you paint it. Yeah. So you see, what was interesting is that the moon was not originally part of the painting, but I added it in because I've got an artistic eye. I can see it, and then oh, see that? I had to put it in the at the bottom in the water as a reflection. I'm pretty good. I probably should have kept it up there. It gets the closer you get to it, the worse it looks. All right, next question. Yep. Next question. Uh, all right, next question. I mean, the relationship didn't work out. I mean, she was cool, but I'm not gonna throw it away. I worked really hard on that. I was so proud of it. Like, I'm not gonna let a relationship that didn't work out. You know. Oh, I've got others, Dalton. I've been doing some. You know Bob Ross, and he does his like little painting shows. I've done a few bits watching that, and trying to keep up. It's very difficult. They're not very good, but I try. Yep, yep, randomize it. Yep, you got to make it representative by yeah, hopefully China. Hopefully one day I can. Yep, get a representative sample by selecting them randomly. So good, 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 good. Okay, here we go. Next question. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, Dalton, that's another one. Oh, Kathleen, welcome back. That's another one you can watch. Um, yeah, just have Bob Ross in the background. That's awesome. He's just so. I mean, that's a person that has made an impact in the world. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the dream. You want to do something good with your life. You want to go out and you want to make an impact. And you look at um, what Bob Ross has done. Like he had a passion in painting, and he you know helped others find that passion, and he was just a good guy. I'm a big fan. Yeah, you don't need to worry about spelling, Yodi. Yep, naturalistic observation, descriptive research, more specifically, naturalistic observation, easy as pie. That is what we are looking for. Okay, so let's get a few more up here. Oy, these questions, they're so long. All right. Yeah, all the questions will be multiple choice. 20 questions, 5 answer choices. Yeah, they'll all be multiple choice. Okay, let's see. Yep, hair growth is what we are looking for. Good stuff, guys. Okay, there we go. Tomorrow you guys will get like a little over a minute per question. I think I'm gonna give you 22 minutes to take the quiz, something like that. I think it's 22 minutes I'm giving you. Yeah, 22 minutes to take the quiz, which is plenty of time. Plenty, plenty, plenty. All right, next question. So it's long. Okay. What are the repercussions for not conducting a strictly ethical research study? Josh, it depends. It depends on what it is. Like it's illegal. Um, if you do something like you don't follow through with debriefing, if you break confidentiality, you might lose your medical license. Like you might lose your degree or your licensure to do research or something like that. I mean, it's if you cause physical harm to someone or psychological harm, I am sure that they could sue you or you could go to jail depending on how bad it is. So Yeah, it's all over the place, Josh. It really just depends. Okay. Will the questions be around the same difficulty as the ones you're putting into the chat? Okay, Sommer, great question. So, yeah, Sommer and Zara, good questions. Yeah, so, um, yes and no. I'm putting these up for a reason. What you need to think about is that I will try to get you to apply the concepts to situations. So yeah, I mean, yeah, oftentimes I will pull these questions from big question banks, or I'll just come up with random scenarios. You'll see like really ridiculous scenarios, and you'll be like, I don't think any sane person would put that together. It's probably Mr. Monk. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty standard. If you are feeling confident about these questions and doing well, I don't think tomorrow's not going to surprise you. Um, so yep. Could the time she gives the toys also be the independent variable? Yeah, because it's anything around with the toys. Like, the timing, before and after. It could be, like what type of toy, all of that stuff. Um, um, what time of day it is perfectly fine. Could they do it at 3 o'clock in the morning? Could they do it at 6 o'clock in the morning? Sure, why not? That could change someone's reaction or our dependent variable. Um, okay. Hello, EJ. Amon, let's be nice to EJ. I know you guys are friends, but be nice. Yes, yes, EJ, and I know who you are. How many questions per question? There are 5 answer choices. If that's what you're looking for. Yes, Nishio, you were distracting, and I appreciate the apology. Okay. All right, you guys know about confounding variables. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Easy peasy. All right. Hello, Saw here. How are you? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ah, we did it, guys. We hit. Oh no, we had 50. We had 50 people watching. It's good stuff. Whoop whoop. All right. We hit the half a century mark. We did it. All right. Let's see. Do I have any last questions that I want to throw out? Anything? Yeah. Here we go. I got one more thing. I got one more question for you. Yep, you'll have a little over 1 minute. And we'll get faster at it, and you'll have less and less time. Oh, yeah, Alina, don't worry about how many minutes you'll have per question. Just answer the questions as you go. You'll be fine. A minute, you'll take 2 minutes to answer one question, and then you'll take 5 seconds to answer another one. It's just how it goes. So tomorrow, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Yep. 68% of the 68% shows you where the majority of your population is. So let's hope you can see this. So on your bruh, do I have a Sharpie? I do. Okay, so when we are looking at a bell curve, okay, so when you're looking at this bell curve, you are showing that the majority of your population. Does that help? Can you see this? I don't think you can. Is there a better angle I can get this? There we go. Okay, the light made it so much worse. Okay. Ah. Okay. Sorry. Teddy camera goes away. Okay. Does this help? Can this happen? Okay. So this is simply showing that 68% of the population lives within one standard deviation. It is just showing you where the majority of your people lie. Okay, that's all it's showing you. And so on a normal bell curve, this is where the majority of people are. Okay, okay. Teddy cam's back. All right. I know that was blasphemous, but we'll recenter that for you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we just want the people. We want people to be able to replicate our studies. We want someone to be able to come behind us and do the same thing that we are doing, something like that. Yep. Normal distribution is where this is what if we lived in a perfect world and you did a perfect study, this is where your average all of your averages would lay out. This is what the normal curve is what your graphs would look like. It's never a perfect curve, but this is like the theoretical side of it. So, okay, so we are done. So it's 9 o'clock. So I need to let you guys go. So a couple things for the FRQ tomorrow. I forgot to talk about this. For the FRQ tomorrow, first thing you're going to do is you're going to spend skewed to the right means that it's a negative. It depends on wherever your tail is. Is skewed to the right. See, every time I hear skewed to the right, I think of the bubble over on the right hand side, and that would be a negative skew. But if you're saying if the tail tells the tail. Wherever the tail is, that is where your that's where your skew is, and so that's okay. I see what you mean. And so that would mean it's positive and negative. Okay, so I have it backwards in my head, but it works for me. So okay, so tomorrow for your FRQ, basically the way it's going to go is you're going to have a scenario. You are going to need to apply one of the different human guidelines to that situation. You're going to need to explain it. You're going to need to define the specific human. Why can I not think? Guideline. You're then going to need to apply it to the situation. I'll talk to you about it all tomorrow. It should be a little less. It should be about a paragraph long, so it'll be really easy. So I'll go over it again tomorrow, so it'll be real simple. Okay, so for the rest of you, not for the rest of you, for all of you, go to bed. Go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Okay, you need your sleep. Um, if you were feeling comfortable and confident about the questions that were being asked, um, I would go to bed. Try to go to bed at a reasonable hour. Go study something else. You guys seem like you're doing a really good job. Maybe double check some of the terminologies and make sure that you have it in your head. But don't stay up really late. One of the things that we'll learn about later with memory is that when when you go to bed, part of your dreams and part of your sleep is about organizing and putting away information, things that you've learned throughout the day. So the better sleep you get, the more likely you are to retain information. So don't stay up too late. Okay. Um, yeah. So there was just we just went over like the basics of statistics, and that's all. Like super cut and dry stuff. Okay. Yeah. Try to. I will post it. Sarah, I for some reason totally forgot to post it to Schoology. So it's basically just the notes, but it's a little bit different. I will post that right now. So I'll get it up. So okay. Naturalistic observation, EJ, is a part of it's one of the types of descriptive statistics. Thanks, Lucas. I'm not old enough. Yeah. Kafaya, did you stay the whole time? Kafaya, you have better things to do with your life. All right. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys. Okay. Hey, really appreciate you guys getting on the stream. I know Teddy was very excited to see all of you guys, and he's looking forward to seeing you all next week. Really appreciate you guys hopping on, and good luck on your quizzes tomorrow. And we will see you. This is supposed to. I'm supposed to sign out very coolly here. Okay. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks a lot for hopping on. Later.